Welcome back to another video on the channel, and in today's video I'm giving my thoughts on Walsall's opening day victory at home to Morecambe, getting a 1-0 win over Derek Adams' side. On the whole, you can't complain really. 1-0 win, a clean sheet as well, and good to be back at the football. So yeah, starting off with a win, you can't complain too much. There's a few things I can question about in terms of performance. We'll get onto that later, but some positives as well. So we'll get straight into it, onto the starting 11. It was the same team that started in our final pre-season friendly against Solihull. So we had Tommy Sinkin in goal, back three of Oisin McKenty, Priestley Farquharson and Taylor Allen. The wing backs, right wing back was Connor Barrett, left wing back was Liam Gordon. Midfield three of Jamie Jellis, Charlie Lakin and Ryan Sturk. And then up top we had Jamil Matt and Josh Gordon. And we started the game really well, I thought, on the front foot, and the majority of the first half we did. We took the lead from Taylor Allen. I believe it was off a set piece, really. Come to the edge of the box, and he struck the ball really well into the bottom right hand corner, and really buzzing for him. He's ever since he come into the team around, was it January time of this year, or last season, into that left centre back role. He's looked brilliant, and he's continued this into this season so far, and I really enjoy watching him. He's really consistent and distributes the ball quite well. His passing range is brilliant. He's got a great strike on him, and some will say you might as well play him up front. I know he did play there in his youth days, but you can tell just the way he strikes the ball really with that left foot. Brilliant strike. And you know what, throughout that first half we were comfortable, played some alright stuff. But if we comment on Morecambe, they were really poor work. Now they've got to be one of the worst teams I've seen come down to the best got for a while, if not if really one of the worst ever. Really, they look so disjointed. They couldn't get into their play really. No patterns of play for Morecambe, and they were just passing it around the back. They couldn't break the lines. There was no movement off the ball for them. No vocal point up front. I think is it their striker number 9, Hallam Hope. He was dreadful for them, for Morecambe. No standout players. But onto the Walsall side, you take positive out of that first half. We looked comfortable. Some really good performances as well in that first half, and went into the half time break 1-0 up. Second half, then we lost control of the game really. I thought Derek Adams made some changes at half time, which he needed to. Tweak the tactics a little bit. They looked a little bit better on the ball, even though they still didn't trouble us. They did take control of the game, and then we were on the back foot again. And that's one thing I do question from Matt Sadler. I think in game, changing the tactics and adapting to the environment and the other team and changing their tactics, I don't think he's quite good at the moment. I think he's got to look at that. I've got to give. You've got to give some of the players a little bit of the responsibility now. Even though we still won 1-0, you've got to take control sometimes. Just string 10 passes together. Don't let them get the ball back really, and keep the ball. Football is an easy game sometimes. You just keep the ball and let the ball do the work, and you can get back and recover back into shape. We didn't really create many chances second half. Really, I thought Albert Adama, when he come on, he obviously replaced Jamil Matt. Obviously, Jamil Matt only lasting 45 minutes. I thought he put a good shift in this afternoon, and his hold-up play at times was a bit better. But I thought Albert Adama was a good spot when he come on. You can see his quality when he comes on straight away. He's probably too good in terms of quality of this division. It's just how much he's going to play in terms of minutes, his fitness. He's 36 years old now. I still think he's got it fitness-wise, though, just depending on what position. Obviously, come on as a striker this afternoon. And yeah, second half was quite disappointing. We should have took the game to a really poor Morecambe side, gone for the kill, and then maybe sat off. But we seem to just sit off a lot under Matt Sadler. We know we've done it with previous managers, but can only comment what Matt Sadler's put out second half, and we sat back a little bit, didn't take control of the game. But like I said at the start of the video, I'm not going to complain too much. We got the win on the board, first game of the season. These open days of the season, the games can be a little bit hectic in terms of patterns of play. Teams are still getting used to the system sometimes. Morecambe, I can imagine they'll probably improve. You know, they've signed 17 players this summer transfer window, so they've got a gel. But on the overall thoughts of mine, I thought first half we were comfortable. Even second half we were comfortable as well. But I'd like to see us play a little bit more football, take control of the game, and gone for the kill really. But like I said, we got the win. I think the big news coming out about the game is a certain ex-player was in the stands today, Connor Wilkinson. He was watching the game today, and that probably, clarifies to me that Walsall probably looking to sign in. And my opinions on it, I'm a bit 50-50 about it. I think Connor Wilkinson's got a sweet left foot on him, strikes the ball really well, and he's probably a little bit of an upgrade of what we've already got. But if we want aspirations of getting promoted this season, we need to go out and make a statement in signing on the league. Really, I think Connor Wilkinson, a really top bloke, and he knows most of the players that are still here. The likes of your Jack Evans, Liam Gordon's, players that have been here the last couple of seasons. He'll know him, so he'll come into the squad well and know the environment. But is he going to be that striker that's going to guarantee 20 goals a season? I think we've already got one in the team, in the squad. Danny Johnson, obviously, still getting back to fitness, and still a question mark if he'll play many games this season. But I guess Connor Wilkinson offers you something different. I still don't think he's an out-and-out striker, is he, personally? I think he's a right winger, loves to cut in off the right onto his left with that sweet left foot. But we'll wait and see what happens with that one. Still think we need a few signings in the striking areas. Still think we looked a little bit out of ideas, especially second half in the final thirds. For our final ball was quite poor. Even first half, we had a couple of chances we didn't take away. But main thing on the open day of the season, you can get off to a good start, and hopefully the performances over the 90 minutes will come. But sometimes if you want to do well in this league, you sometimes have to win, even when you're not playing brilliant all the game. I'd like to see us being a little bit more comfortable, no doubt about that. But win back at the best as well. Hopefully make that place a fortress again. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Leaving the comments your thoughts on today's game. What was your thoughts of the performance, your man of the match from today's game, and what do you think we need to recruit in this summer transfer window? Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Up the Saddlers!